Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Shani and I'm a part-time reseller. And tonight I have a ship with me. Tonight is Monday. It is September the 22nd. And yeah, typical Monday night. My husband and I got back from a little getaway last night and did my shipping for the weekend, and then today I have 3 items going out, so pretty exciting. I'm very happy about it. I sat down here this evening and only thought I had 1 sale, and then I realized while I was working, another one came in, and then I realized I had a Poshmark sale as well. So I have 2 eBay and 1 Poshmark. So we'll get to it. Today was a kind of a typical, I would say a typical Monday in hospice. For those that don't know, I am a full-time hospice on-call nurse. I say full-time, but I work 4 days a week. So they consider me full-time because I get benefits. But do I have to work? Okay, let me just say that I am paid salary 32 hours a week. But like tonight, great example, I had a late admission in the day, which means I have to have it charted. I have another admission at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm kind of filling in as kind of like an admissions nurse right now, which I've done that role before in my history with hospice. So I actually like admissions, but they can be strenuous, and they normally, when you admit someone to hospice as the nurse, you do your full assessment, but you also have to do all the paperwork with the family or the patient. And then you're usually in that home around 2 to 3 hours, depending. And then you have 2 hours of charting. So it can be pretty strenuous. Everyone hates charting, no matter what job we all do, but that doesn't change, I don't think. But anyway, that means I am charting tonight because I know I have another admission tomorrow, and I could just say, well, I'm not going to chart tonight, but then it would just hang over me. So I don't want to say I have plans to do the admission in the morning and then get it finished and charted, and then hopefully get off earlier tomorrow. That is how my role is supposed to work. But I end up working. My dog is crying. She wants out here. I'm going to let her in, okay? Come on. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So a lot of times I end up working way more than 32 hours. And that kind of stinks, but I just started this role. If some of you know, I just started this role a few months back, and sometimes it's just kind of figuring out things, that work for the company, that work for me. And yeah, so all that to say, in case some of you are new and didn't know what I did, that is what I do. I've been a hospice nurse since 2016, so I've done it for a while now. My background is EMS. I was an EMT and a paramedic back in the day, and that seems like so far, so long ago, but different. I've been on different ends, so from rescuing people to, getting people comfortable so they can pass. I tell patients this, none of us got out of this life alive. So we all have to walk through that season of life. And yeah, so hopefully, we're just all walking each other home. That's what I tell people. So, all right, I broke out my hot chocolate, y'all. Missouri, it got to like 83 or 84 today. It got a little bit warmer today, but it's like I'm like, come on, fourth quarter, get cool so the sales can start. Anyway. Okay, that's really hot. All right, let's just start with the Poshmark sale. I am happy with this sale, okay? I'm just gonna say I'm happy. It's not gonna seem like much, but I'm super happy. It's going out in kind of like a padded envelope. So in all the jewelry I've been buying, there was this box of new cubic zirconia, silver. It says sterling silver. It's Nanette Lepore. Nanette Lepore. So actually, if you've never heard of this brand, that's what it kind of looks like even on the clothing tag. I love Nanette Lepore clothing. Specifically dresses sell very well. They are not cheap normally. They're not like skyrocket, but they're not, you know, super cheap either. They're normally like higher quality or better quality, I guess I should say. So anyway, I do pretty well with the clothing. So this was my titles, Nanette Lepore 3-pair cubic zirconia, sterling silver, gold vermeil earrings, new. So they're very cute, 3 different sizes. So it's gonna seem like I sold these cheap because I sold these for $13. My listing was $12.99 on eBay plus shipping. The comps on these were not good. I will say that. I thought them being sterling, and I just really thought they would perform better, but I bought them in a big jewelry lot. So they were in a big box of jewelry, and so I decided, since they were in their own little cute box, is someone buying these as a gift? Probably. I mean, I don't want to assume that, but we are starting to look at holiday sales. So especially if you have things that are new, like new with tag, new in box, that could technically qualify as a Christmas gift. Get it listed. Get it listed. Okay, so this was $13 is what I accepted, or sorry, it was my full price. And I was super happy with that. So my net profit's only $10.05. But I'm happy. I am happy. So I just kind of wrapped it to protect it a little bit, but this case is hard. So I'm not really worried about it being crunched or anything. And I keep forgetting to order me some more thank you cards. You know how annoying that is? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do stuff like that all the time to yourself too. I have my garage door shut. It's about 7 something, and I need to take a shower and do some more charting and, you know, all that kinds of stuff. Okay. So I just kind of put some extra stickers on it, but all right. So that was Poshmark. So $10.05. I mean, you know, I'm making back money from, eventually I need to, I think what I'm going to do is at the end of the year, I'm going to add up all the lots I've bought, and then I am going to go through and find all the jewelry I've sold and figure out like what I need to do is go ahead and start that. That's what I need to do. But anyway, that'll be my goal. Okay, let's make it a goal. In the next month, I'm going to add up all the jewelry lots I've bought, figure out what I've spent, and then I'm going to go back through the last few months and figure out all the net profit that I have made on jewelry. I'm going to do that for you, for me, but for you too. Okay, I'm sorry to slurp, but that is still hot. All right, 2 eBay sales. And this first one is the one that came in. I was getting the other one ready, and this one was a, I'm not gonna say a full price sale because they accepted an offer I sent. But this is a very pretty, I think in my haul, I thought about keeping this, but this is a J. Crew. I put J. Crew women's lady cardigan sweater. I think it's called the lady cardigan. That's why I put women's lady cardigan. Sweater, short sleeve, tan cream, large. So here is the label. Look how pretty that is. It's definitely fall season, so I'm excited that this sold. Sometimes I don't do the greatest, like if it's a cardigan that's short sleeved, I don't do the greatest. But because to me, I'm not sure about wearing those. Like if I'm gonna wear a sweater, I want it to be long sleeve, but I don't know, it's weird for me. That's all I'm saying, it's weird. So if you do it, please don't take that as an insult, because it's not. I actually thought about keeping this because it's so pretty, but I thought about it and I was like, you're not gonna wear it because you want long sleeves on a cardigan, even though it is an aesthetic, I feel like, but anyway. So I sent them an offer of $26.09, which they accepted. I think I did like a 10% off. I bought this August the 19th for 75 cents in a bag sale. That was a great find. It was a great cost of goods. Only 75 cents. I accepted the $26.09. I mean, they accepted. And I donated $2.61 to my charity, which rescues animals. It's an animal rescue, and it is a no-kill animal rescue. And my net profit is $19.69. And it's special because it's here, and I follow them on Facebook, so I get to see all of the animals that they, you know, they help. And okay, so that was a good deal, $19.69 on that. I knew that one would sell, but it was just when, you know. And then I got some more jewelry. I received a message this morning from this lovely lady that messaged me, and she said, I'm interested in the 8-pound lot also of jewelry. Is there a way you can combine shipping? And so I replied, yes, of course. I always combine shipping. Well, then it was like halfway through the day, and I thought, wait a second. My 8-pound is an auction that's not going to be done for several days, and I have 2 days shipping on the lot she bought. And so I sent her a message this afternoon and explained, like, if I don't ship this now, I will combine shipping because I told you I would. But if I don't ship this now, my eBay account will be dinged because I have 2 days shipping, and it's gonna mark me as a late shipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this one. And then if you win the auction lot, I would add, what I'm gonna do if she wins it is I'm gonna add the weight on that to see how much more that would be. And anyway, I'm gonna deduct it somehow to make it right, is what I'm saying. And so she said that she didn't realize it was an auction style either, and then she put the bid in on it, so hopefully she gets it, but she's fine with whatever. And so this was a super cute lot. This box is full, and my title was Vintage to Now Boho Costume Jewelry 36 lot, meaning I have 36 pieces, necklace, earrings, bracelet, and then I added hippie. Very cool, like wooden bead necklace. Look how pretty, like a flower pendant necklace. Just really pretty pieces, wooden earrings. Like, look at this really cool pendant. My favorite in this bunch is, here's some more pieces. Like, this stuff is so good. And here's some bigger ones that I'm not really afraid to get tangled, but they won't fit in the, I try to keep them individually so they don't get tangled. So that's why I do that. I don't want them to get to the person and be all tangled up. That's would be horrible. This necklace, I almost kept this necklace because I love it. I just have to show you guys. It's so pretty. But these lots that I'm putting together, they do have watchers. They do. Now, this is kind of like a brown metalish of some sort, but look at that. Look at that stone and that kind of braided wrapped wire tree. And that's so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's pretty, you know, big. Man, I'm almost kicking myself for not keeping that, because I'm like, that right there is worth something. But it kind of goes to show the quality I'm trying to put in on these hand-picked lots I'm putting together. And, you know, I feel like my pricing is pretty good, even though these pieces, most of them are unsigned. You know, this is unsigned, but it's gorgeous. So I listed the lot for like $48. I think it was $48 for 36 pieces, which I felt like was still, I mean, pretty cheap considering. It is a heavier lot, so, you know, my shipping wasn't super cheap on it. But I sent out a 10% offer, and she accepted my offer at $43.20. So just over $1 a piece. I don't feel like that's bad at all. Most of the lots I've been putting, you know, up, I've kind of started doing 23-piece lots, and I put them, depending on kind of what's in it, I'll either put it for $28.99 or $29.99. And then I decided that the lowest I would accept was $24 on any of those lots. I had this one a little bit higher. I did, because there were more pieces. So I'm gonna just ship this in one of my little white boxes you guys taught me how to fold. Okay, I'm gonna be totally transparent. So I realized what you were saying, but then tonight I realized something else you were saying too, and I was like, oh, that's what they were saying. I'm slow. Anyway, I'm super slow, but I got it finally. I got it. So it sold for $43.20. I did donate $4.32 to my charity. Super happy. And my net profit was $32.75. So I am extremely happy that I sold another lot. I posted it a lot for sale too. A silver tone lot I posted. So I'm hoping with Christmas I, you know, make some more sales with those lots. I feel like they're really good prices. I know a lot of people like signed stuff, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can. Man, I wish I could blow this up some, but okay. So this is that lot. These were my pictures. That's my main picture. Sorry, you can kind of see a glare. But that's definitely a boho. I think I have one more boho. I do have some pearl lots, and my pearl lots are more pricey for sure. There are some really nice pearls in a few of those lots, but I have one for like 120, one for 85, and then I think I have a third one now, maybe for 80. I don't know what I put my third one at, but anyway, is 8:04. I just realized I thought it was 7 something, and that's how crazy busy I've been. So I'm gonna get off here and take my shower and get to charting and drink my hot chocolate. And thanks for joining, and happy Monday, everyone. I hope your weekend was great and your Monday started good. And I'm hoping I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks.